Well, I didn't necessarily have to crawl through a sewer in order to get out, but this is going to be a long trip back to the bubble. Hello, everyone. Good morning, good evening, whatever you may be. My name is Endup, and welcome back to Elite Dangerous. And welcome to my newest subscriber. You have deigned to remain anonymous. That or YouTube is once again not telling me that I have who my new subscribers are. But regardless, I appreciate your support in the Eternal Crusade. And now that I am done serving my time in the California Nebula of all places, I am making my way back to the bubble, which is a slow process in a Type 10 because for some reason, my frameshift drive's engineering seems to be broken. So it's going to be a lot of jumps, and that's what's going on in the background today. Starting off at the top of the news, after the Phantom Thief, the Winking Cat made his return to the stage of larceny at the Joker's Deck tournament. It seems everyone's favorite man of mystery is making up for lost time, as he has stolen several things in rapid succession, including but not limited to a prototype security robot, a 7-meter tall portrait of the 10th Emperor of the Empire, and many other things. I am inferring that the Wallglass Investigation Agency has taken up the contract offered by the Joker's Deck, as they have publicly theorized that the Winking Cat may not simply be just one person, but an organized team, and that the thefts may have a purpose. Personally, I'm just hoping it is one person with very sticky fingers. It would be very funny after all. Moving on to Megaship news. You know what, I will start with the lightest subjects first. Phase 3 of the Colonia Bridge project has been officially announced for a start date of the 6th of January 3308. In addition to the already completed 56 megaships acting as way stations along the route to Colonia, the Brewer Corporation plans to install starports along the highway to provide further resources and services, including tritium refueling for megaships, and presumably outfitting, rearming, and work opportunities for the various people that will no doubt move to these frontier hubs to get away from the chaos of the main web of humanity and support the infrastructure being established. Additionally, the Brewer Corporation will be offering the same type of engineered frameshift drives that have proved very popular in the previous 2 phases of the Colonia Bridge project. Unfortunately, my Type 10 is an older style of engineered frameshift drive, so that may be why it broke. Anyway, in other Megaship news, a concordant of 14 privately held systems have decided to establish so-called gatekeeper megaships outside these permit-locked systems in order to allow for independent commanders the opportunity to earn their trust and access those permitted systems, regardless of what the winds of fate do to the factions outside of their home systems. For example, if they get pushed out and are forced to retreat. Moving on. It seems that the Scrivener clan dredger has been able to bypass the lockout over the frameshift drives. A lot of frameshift drive news this week. This is through all the materials that were delivered to them through last week's community initiative, as well as everything fed directly into the dredger's maw. I believe Canon Interstellar Research Group had a strong hand in that, or maybe it was the truckers. I'm not 100% sure. I do not know if they have departed the system yet, but good luck to them. Additionally, it seems the secrets of what lay within their knowledge core will remain just that, a secret, as Orion University simply was unable to woo them with the collected data they were offering. And finally, in a cruel twist of fate, war and chaos has descended upon Madrid once again, as Theta 7 has resurfaced. Once again, he has hijacked the Sacrosanct, a megaship that was previously under the guidance of the fatalistic group, the Far God cult, those wacky Xenos worshippers. Currently, all aboard are being held hostage, with a threat by Theta 7 being that he will destroy the ship and all aboard if anyone attempts to board the ship. It is presumed he has the arms necessary to do this. While the current ruling faction of Madrid, the Epsilon Fornacis Empire Group, has enforced a cordon around the Sacrosanct and the NMLA hijacked Steel Majesty, which arrived in system 2 weeks ago, I believe. It has unfortunately not stopped the situation from escalating into a localized war. The NMLA is requesting soldiers of fortune to join the fight to topple the Duvals, and that fight must be brought here and now to further sweeten the pot. If they are successful, commanders will be awarded enhanced enzyme missile racks, basically corrosive missiles. Meanwhile, the ACT has stated that if Theta 7 escapes once again, the threat of further atrocities like the 9 Martyrs bombings and other terroristic attacks that have occurred across human space will remain high. The Empire is requesting mercenary aid as well as the assistance of reserve elements of the Imperial Navy. As of writing, the war currently stands with the Empire having a strong start against NMLA forces and have destroyed 41 billion credits worth of assets, while the NMLA forces have only managed to destroy 17 billion credits worth of Imperial Navy assets. Both sides have budgeted 160 billion credits for this fight, which, quite frankly, is amazing the NMLA has that kind of scratch floating around. I wonder if someone is bankrolling them. Regardless, if you too wish to join the fight, travel to Madrid and pick a side. Combat bonds are turned in at the Steel Majesty if you wish to work for the NMLA, and Painscott City if you are siding with the Empire. Regardless, this is the extent of this week's news. Thank you all for watching. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe, and click that little bell for notifications, and to join me in my eternal crusade against YouTube and its sorting algorithms. And hopefully, I will see you all in the next video. Hello everyone, good morning, good evening, whatever you may be. My name is Undub, and you have made it through the main content of today's showing, and well, you may consider this a bit of a teaser for my next Let's Play, which will be Cyberpunk 2077. The working title is Choose Your Own Punk, and audience interaction will be necessary for key decisions during the game to swing events one way or another. So, to start things off, I have two questions. The first being a two-parter. Should I go with a plain game or bring in stuff from Nexus Mods? The second question, which has three answers: Corpo, Nomad, or Street Kid? Both of these all have direct impacts to the game. Please leave your answers down below in the comments, and hopefully I will see you all in our City of Dreams.